This is a 2013 Toyota Prius V. Customer complaint is that it violently misfires. Check engine light does work. Do a pre-scan like I always do, and then I will hopefully be able to duplicate the concern.
It started. It's on. So it didn't shake.
Yeah, it's a hybrid, that's why.
Yeah, so it didn't shake.
Well, because the engine's not running. There it
go.
is.
Oh, it would be shaking by now. Trust me on that one. Alright, well it's not shaking right now, but it did it both times on Saturday. And that's what I said before, it would do it like very sporadic. But when it did 2 times on Saturday, it just freaked me out that it's gonna get ruined.
Yeah. See, what I want to do is I'm just gonna go old school and just pop the plugs out and take a look at them, because and it was like on a cold start that it did that.
Saturday was kind of chilly, right? And then it was
I mean
morning,
like
and then it did it again later in the day. It did the same thing.
I mean like it was sitting for a while. That's what I mean by
Overnight
cold start.
for Saturday morning,
Yeah,
right?
so it was like the first start up of the day.
But then it wasn't until a couple hours later till I went out again later. And
I have to look it up. I can't remember. I haven't done a Prius in a while.
Yeah.
There's a procedure that I can put this into maintenance mode, service mode or whatever it is, to where the engine just stays running, because this engine will just shut off.
Yeah.
Because it's hybrid.
Yeah, exactly.
So I got to look that up real quick. I think it's like you got to pump the pedal a certain amount. I'm going to pull the plugs out just to take a look at them first. Generally, I like to have the issue happen, but I don't want it to get too hot either.
I can send you the YouTube. It'll show you exactly what it was.
Yeah.
From someone else, but it shows you exactly what was happening to my car, because that's exactly.
Tune-up's never been done on this. Oh, lovely. Oh, you gotta love these cars. I gotta take the cowl off to get this off. That's wonderful. Amazing. Does this come off? I think it does. I got that out, but even with this, it's still kind of a pain. What am I stuck on here? Okay. All right. So I don't see anything obvious just yet. And this extension's too long, I think. Oh yeah, I'm in trouble now. I don't know how I'm gonna get this out. I might have to put it back in because I can't get to the to nothing. So I'm gonna have to screw it back in so I can get. Oh man, I don't know. I might have to take this cowl off. That's bullshit. That's wonderful. Okay. Well, here you go. Don't ever use locking ones on this. And I broke the window. So now I'm buying a window. I got it in maintenance mode here. And this isn't a perfect test, but it's pretty accurate. I'm not seeing any signs of a head gasket leak. I put a camera down in each cylinder and they all look the same as far as what was on top of the piston. I didn't see any evidence of, clean spots on the pistons or anything like that. I don't see anything obvious. Yeah, she showed me the video and said it's doing the exact same thing as what that was doing, which in that video it was hydrolocking and it would clear out. But if it fills up too much, it'll actually blow a hole in the side. I'm not seeing any evidence of that. The only other thing is your EGR here. So I'm really not sure where to go on this. I'm not seeing any signs of a head gasket leak. Like I said, I put a borescope down in there. Everything seemed to look okay. The codes that I have, they're pending. Everything's pending. 300, 301, 302. Spark plugs they've never been changed before, so they could probably be changed. Air fuel ratio imbalance. That's a history code. She really seems like she wants a head gasket. That's not a cheap thing to do there. It's not doing what she said it was doing. Pistons look good, look normal. It probably has a little bit of oil burning. I might come back tomorrow. I think I'm going to see if I can make sure she's not using this, and I'm going to pull the plugs out again, and I'm going to put my radiator tester on it, let it sit, and come back tomorrow and see if there's any fluid in the pistons. That's really the only thing I can do, because I'm not getting any signs of a head gasket. It's not running rough or anything. The only thing I haven't done is put my scope on it. I don't really feel the need to pull the scope out. It's running smooth, no issues other than that. All right, putting everything away. Gotta make sure I don't forget my scanner. I got all the plugs out. I got some kind of adapter in there. It seems like it's holding. I don't know how accurate that gauge is, but I got some pressure on there. And got all the plugs out. I put the coils back in just so nothing falls down in there. And tomorrow I'm gonna stop by in the morning and see if there's anything in the cylinders. I told her that I could do the head gaskets, or as if there's more than one. I can do the head gasket, but it's going to be just preventive, and I can't guarantee that that's going to fix her problem or anything. Usually you can tell when it's a head gasket. Like on this one, I couldn't see anything, nothing coming out of the tailpipe, and the pistons don't look, I wish I would have got a shot of all that. The pistons don't look clean or anything like they've been burning coolant. They do look like they're burning oil, and it is low on oil, but that's not enough to get what she thinks is a hydrolocking condition. She says it's doing exactly what the one video she sent me was. And what happens is it leaks coolant in a cold soak. And then when you start it up, when it gets bad enough, the problem is it hydrolocks and it'll shoot a rod right through the block. So we're trying to avoid that situation. And I'm trying to figure out every single way I can to make sure that the head gasket is not blown. And we'll just take it from there. If she wants to do the head gasket, then we can just do the head gasket. And for sure going to send the head out to get reconditioned. That's not going to be optional at all. And the plugs have never been changed. It's got 150,000 miles on. You know, without this thing actually misfiring, I really can't like sell her anything. That I don't feel comfortable selling her anything. Plugs and maybe coils would be a good, I would say, at least plugs. Plugs would probably be a good investment, since they've never been, according to her, they've never been done. I'm not real comfortable selling a head gasket. Day 2 on the Prius. It held some pressure, but some did go down. I didn't really take note of where it was on here. And I'm about to get these out of the way. Got the borescope ready. And hopefully I don't find nothing in there, because that'd be a bummer. So let's take a look in here. Looks dry. Let's go on 2. Here's number 2. It's kind of dry. Just switch the camera. I don't see any puddling in there. I'm still not convinced, man. I don't don't see nothing. I mean, that one, this is number 3. It's not that bad. I don't see nothing. I honestly don't think this has a head gasket problem. What is... There's like a little bit of fluid somewhere. It's just, I think that's just oil. That is not enough for me to condemn that. So it's sat overnight, like 20 hours under pressure. So I got all the plugs out and I got paper over it. I saw a test where a guy used a paper test. I'm gonna just give it a try, just to try. And just crank it. This thing is running with no spark plugs in it. That's amazing. As you can see, no evidence. Now we're running again, and it's there's no weird noises or anything. So I want to take this, I'm gonna let it warm up for a little bit, and I want to take it for a road test. I just cannot duplicate this concern. I mean, I can't just keep trying to figure this out without having something actually happen. It's running perfectly fine. I don't see no misfires or nothing. Taking it for a road test here, and it runs good. I don't. Just put the cowl back on because I didn't put it on. Got a new windshield installed, and it's been sitting ever since last time. So I actually want to see if there's a noise or not. Let's see. Yeah, it's one of those. I hate these things. I think I'm just going to hit the gas a little. Yeah, no noise. Yeah, I don't know what that noise is that she's complaining. I still can't. Yep, oh well. Well, at least I got the windshield put in. That was an expensive mistake. Trying to cut corners by not taking the motor off of the cowl, trying to get the cowl out at the same time. Yep, all works. All good.